Bam, we're live. Chase Ingram, get with the programming. J.R. Howell, CrossFit Crash, CrossFit Crucible, CrossFit Crescendo, CrossFit Watermelonville. Taylor Self.
Oh my God.
He sent me a picture of his watermelons the other day. He's growing watermelons on the property. He's flexing on me because I can't grow watermelons for some reason. Taylor Self, training. We are all either en route or already descended upon Albany for the CrossFit Games. Today was the first day of registration. The venue looks absolutely beautiful. We got to peek actually at the floor for a quick second. All the hard hats are out there working hard. We got a glimpse of the demo team. It looks absolutely amazing in there. As soon as you walk in, it's cool in there. Thank God it's cool in there. The weather's perfect in there. We were there for the female registration. The male registration will start here in a couple hours. Before we talk about the workout that was just announced, very cool that they did that on YouTube and a simulcast on YouTube and Instagram. They told us what the workout was. I'm not even sure if I heard it right. It's a 200-foot meter run, 6 snatches, 5 rounds?
200-foot run, 6 snatches, 5 rounds.
Okay, 200 foot. Is that why you were shaking your head, JR? It's 200 foot.
Right.
200 feet. And you start with the run? Is that what we saw?
Correct.
And then the 6 snatches. And did we ever get the weights on the snatches?
155, 105.
Okay, that makes sense because I was surprised that the boys weren't moving it just a little tiny bit faster. But I was watching on Instagram and I thought it was 135, and I was like, it should be moving just a little faster. Okay, makes sense. All the athletes look great. Man, Royce is a brick shithouse. He looked good. Stanley looked good. What, you twitched a little bit there, Taylor? Okay.
No, I didn't twitch.
Oh, okay. I thought you maybe twitched.
I thought you couldn't see the athletes at all or hear the workout because it sounded like it sounded like, I don't know, they decided to do that 32 minutes ago.
Did you see it? You didn't like? Dude, I thought it was awesome. Did you watch it on Instagram or on YouTube?
YouTube. I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, we watched it on YouTube and Instagram at the same time, and you got different angles too. It was cool.
Oh,
yeah, I thought it was really, really fucking cool. I thought it was awesome. Boz stood in front of the Did you hear Boz make the announcement?
It was hard to hear him on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. You could barely hear him.
Okay, I watched it on Instagram. It was pretty clear.
Okay.
Yeah, we started on Instagram, and it was very, 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 very clear. He was front and center, and yeah, it was great. But before I go there, I want to say something. At registration, I saw they were fitting the women specifically, and I'm assuming they're going to do the same to the men with weight vests. And
where am I going? Fuck, hold on.
The weight vests were 15 pounds, and that doesn't mean that they're not going to be more or not going to be less. But when they tried them on, they were 15 pounds, and the boxes they were in said 15 pounds. They were beautiful. I'm guessing those were Rogue ones. They're the nicest weight vests I've ever seen. They were the ones that kind of look like armor plating, and they fit well. I tried to pry the ladies who were fitting the athletes. I asked them, I said, hey, are they going to need to go upside down with these? And they said, nice try, Sevon. And I prodded and pushed, and I couldn't get any information. I asked athletes if they had any idea. So we saw the wet vests be deployed today to the athletes. Oh, and then they kept the vests, right? So you have to assume they kept them because they're going to use them in the workout. They didn't even say, hey, you're going to use these. They just fit them and then said, okay, beat it, and took the vest back. I'm guessing it's not a gift. I'm guessing they're all going to get to take them home, but I'm guessing it's not just a gift and that they're going to be used because CrossFit actually kept them. The question I have, and maybe you guys have some questions, is it for a workout that's already been announced, or is it for a workout that hasn't been announced?
So I think just based on one of the reels that they made, either Dave or the games, when Rafa was on the ground talking about how high his heart rate was and saying, I wasn't expecting it to hurt that bad. I think not planning on doing the second part, and then someone comes and removes what looks to be a weight vest right above him, right? You can see the strap. I would assume that vest is for events 6 and 7, and that it is a back-to-back style workout, whether they'd use the vest for both parts or just for one part. But that's just using those context clues. The only thing that I could think of is that they're going to wear a vest on event 1, but I hope that they don't do that.
Okay, and event 1 would be the run. It is a pretty light vest.
155, 105.
It is a pretty light
It's fi-
vest.
It's
You wouldn't
15
wanna
for the
pay
men,
for
10
that
for the
one?
women.
No, I saw the women trying on 15-pound vests. Now, like I said,
Oh,
it
that's not light.
it
That's
looks
normal.
I thought 20 was normal.
For
No,
the
it's
men.
20 for men.
Okay. All right. And why don't you want to see it on the first workout, JR? You want to see him go fast?
Yeah, I
Just
would
doesn't
rather
need
just
it.
see him. I would rather see him run fast. I don't think it's needed, and I think that based on what they could use it for, burpees, gymnastics, pulling movements, I think it would be a really cool like gymnastics only workout if it's part of that back to back. Just from a programming standpoint, I think it would be cooler if it was with something like that.
It is a very sleek vest. It is tight to the body, so it would be no problem. I mean, besides the added weight, doing burpees with it, it wouldn't encumber you.
What's the model? Like, did you say?
I want to say, were they
or-
Rogue vests? They look like they were Rogue.
'cause
Like,
traditionally, they've been like a 511 tactical in years past, but
I want to say I saw Rogue branding on them.
Yeah, I think if you go on Rogue, I think the Echo vest is the one that like says Rogue across the front of it. It might be that one.
And we don't know what workout 6 and 7 are.
Nope.
Okay. So to the workout, what do you guys think? First thoughts on this workout? Very simple, just a couplet. Oh, Taylor's devastated. Devastated. Go ahead, Taylor. Go ahead with your
No, let Chase and JR lead.
it's workout number 9. What do you think, JR? I thought it's just some clean.
So I really expected them to use the rig that was right behind them, and I thought it was going to be like event 9 is 5 rounds for time of 9 thruster, 9 bar muscle up, like something like that. Because I didn't know that that was a 6 and not a 9. I thought it was so that we could read the number. But then when they turned around and started running, I was kind of surprised. But the first thing I thought of was SQT, just the famous workout that's like 95-pound ground to overhead with shuttle runs. And then I started thinking about, okay, well, from a programming standpoint, 30 snatches at 155, 105, the intensity is going to be really, really high. It's going to hurt. It's going to be legs. But we already have hinging and running in one workout that's longer. Now we have hinging and running in one workout that's really short, which is fine. But most of us are thinking about squatting. We're like, where's the squatting? Where's the squatting? Where's the squatting? And maybe it's coming. Because the only squat that we know of so far is the 1 rep max back squat.
Hey,
But-
we're also hinging and running in the first workout because the row is just a deadlift on a rower for 3,000 meters. So
But the
I know you don't look at it that way, but it's like 3 workouts, essentially the same movement patterns, and event 4 being a deadlift and a handstand walk, and this being a run and a pull from the floor and a receive in the support position. They're not pressing out. Just I don't know. It's
from
we're too in the weeds.
the last thought I had from a programming standpoint was this is really fast. Like to be competitive, it's sub 3. So it's a sprint. It's nasty.
Wow.
So are we going to get anything else in that time domain, or is this it? That's what I think about. Because I think about, hey, this is the next to last workout of the weekend. This is not the finale. So if this is really fast, that means the finale is probably not going to be really fast. And if 6 and 7 could be really fast if they're back to back, or they could not be. Like, I just think about it from a strictly time domain programming, who it lends to athlete wise. Like, is this going to be the short sprint of the weekend, or is there going to be another one?
Before one of you guys talks, let me ask this: what's the other hinging workout that you were talking about?
axle bar deadlift,
The deadlift.
handstand walk.
Okay.
Run. And the rowing and running in the first workout, it's run, row, run. So I don't know. It's just a lot. It's yeah. It just seems odd to me that this. I agree with JR. I think this is probably the only sprint workout, and I'm just a little disappointed that it's not a better. It just isn't better. It's not. Hey, it's not to say it's not a bad workout. All right, they're gonna get a great stimulus. It's gonna hurt a lot.
It's going to be a great visual too, don't you think? It's going to be a fantastic visual because they're all going to be stuck.
Look like they're moving too much,
No,
and I'll say to like
JR
JR and Taylor's point, to just build off this, and it's like Dave has repeatedly said this year's games is going to be straightforward, classic CrossFit in the most traditional sense you can think of, and think of more of .com, not traditional CrossFit Games too, because CrossFit Games used to be on a bigger stage, which unique events and twists. There's always been an event, not always, but more often than not, there's always been an event just like this at the CrossFit Games. Firestorm on paper, about as basic as you can get. Echo bike cows and burpees at a rep scheme that is laughable to a normal person until you do it. Echo bike snatch in 2021, 21:15.9 with weight at 105 and 75. Nothing sexy about that one. It's just go. Hat trick, I know it was intervals, but it also had wall ball, dumbbell snatches, and sprint, corn stack sprint, ringer 1 and 2. All of these things, it's been at the games in a traditional sense, right? So, Bryson, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, someone tell Bryson to shut the front door.
Okay. Yes, on paper, this is whatever. The thing that I want to see is that if this is Sunday and event 9, not knowing how many events there is nothing about this event you look at and say, this person's going to win, at least on the men's side. Mm-hmm. And so if we're walking into event 9 on Sunday, and it's about us, we think it's going to be one of the closest races between 10 dudes on the competition floor. Now, instead of having an event that's going to blow the doors off from a visual standpoint or a cool, sexy programming, you're going to let the athletes go out there and put on the show versus the event taking it over. So in a sense of, we've seen something like this before. It's, yeah, on paper, it's bland. I think we're going to get great races in a point in time in the weekend that everybody's going to be standing watching this versus sitting and wondering who's going to win.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I think that, sorry, go ahead.
Jared Ellis, Energy Drink Fund. Appreciate all the coverage this week. Thanks, Jared. We appreciate the support, dude, a lot. Go ahead, JR.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I mean, I thought of Firestorm as far as like when you first saw it and you read it on paper, it wasn't super inspiring. But then when you watched him do it, it was awesome to watch. I think it'll be the same thing here. I think like just looking to see who throttles back a little bit on the run, who hesitates a little bit overhead when they're going touch and go, who has to break if they come out too hot on the touch and go snatches, maybe. Like, I think the drama will be there. But again, like we're starting to know a lot of the programming now. And we don't know event 3. We know it has a pegboard. We assume that based on the testers wearing belts and knee sleeves that there's a squat. Okay. We know all the workouts on Sunday other than the finale. We know this one, and we know the one preceding it that has the parallel handstand push-ups in it and the yoke carry. So, like, I mean, is the last one going to have a squat? Is it going to be a thruster workout? Maybe. Like, I don't know. I just think from a programming standpoint, it's all kind of coming together a little bit more. And even though we don't know the details of some of the workouts, I think we can inquire a lot about them.
You think 2 hinging workouts is too much revealed already out of what we know is at least 10 workouts?
I don't think it's too much revealed. Yeah, no.
But but that was your opening thing. That was your opening critique. Like, hey, more hinging.
The critique was just that it's hinging and running in the same workout again.
And you're saying the first workout with the rowers has that element.
And the fourth workout with the deadlift, run, handstand walk has that element.
Sevon, I think what he's saying is, I don't want to speak for him from a programming standpoint. If we saw this as a overhead squat shuttle run or something, that it would make it feel like it was a little bit less redundant based on what we've already had over the course of the weekend.
Right.
What's mixed with the deadlift again? What's mixed with the axle bar?
Running, and handstand walk.
What's the running in that? How far is it?
300 meter runs.
On the on the true form or Woodway treadmill.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I respect that analysis, Taylor. That's a good point.
It wasn't just mine. It wasn't just mine. It was JR too. Blame it on him.
No, it's better just to keep all the heat on one guy. Outside of that, I want to see if I can sway to it. I think that this is fucking great. I think it's great for workout number 9. Outside of the fact that I do agree with you, it is weird to see them, I guess, doing the same hinging running again. It would be cool to see overhead squats. But what don't you think is going to be exciting about this? Sub 3, we're going to know who right away is fucked, right? Because they're going to fuck up on a snatch or something. But then
that's the thing. Like, if you touch and go, you're out. Sorry, Taylor. No, do you want me to go?
Yeah, go.
It's time in perspective, right? Like you have to be perfect. You have to be faster than you want to be. if you're in the running to basically be in a podium position or win the CrossFit Games. You have no choice. You have to, like, if anybody loafs the run, they're going to lose. If anybody does singles, they're going to lose. If you get a no rep, you might lose. There's no room for error in this. And it's a huge execution-based event with maximum intensity. So I do think there is going to be a lot of excitement here, being event 9, knowing not how many events we have, but we know that this is going to be a pivotal moment of the weekend, and it's happening on Sunday.
Go ahead, Taylor. Are you going to say something? Okay, while you're frozen, let me say this. And when you say error, I'm guessing the most common error would be lowering the bar before you're going too fast and lowering the bar before you're fully stood up. It's not going to be a failed snatch. It's going to be an execution error and trying to get every second and coming down before your hips open.
Yeah. Which we saw happen in 21:59. This is why we need event names. I think it was a Saturday night event in 2021 where it was the Echo Bike Sprint, and people are just getting no reps on lockouts. All right, you might be imbalanced on the way you're bringing the bar back down. Like if you're out of control, you're also going to lose precious seconds in this event. So there's a lot riding on this, and I think the athletes are going to do a good job making this an exciting event.
Tell me how you come up with the 3-minute mark.
I mean, what were they? 3:15 in testing right there?
Yep.
And they are not at the CrossFit Games.
That's right. And I don't know. I mean, this is the second workout those athletes will do on Sunday, but I mean, chances are the demo team has done 1 or 2 workouts already today, like for team testing, maybe something like that.
And the weights are 155, 105, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and I think if it was any heavier, you wouldn't get the intensity. People would have an excuse to do singles, and
singles would be the way to go, right? Like that would be the path. Right. So like we have think of the events we've seen so far that have been released are all pacing events, save for the back squat. You need to make sure that you pace out how you do the air, like event 4. With the air runner, deadlifts, handstand walks. Event 1, there's all of these strategic plays. Here, there's like nothing. And also thing is like, what was the most common event we saw in the qualifying stage programmed of 9 of the 12 events leading up to the games? It was heavy Isabel. So most of this field, and I would argue that most of the athletes, if not all of the athletes, have done that, even if it wasn't at their individual semifinal stage. Right. And we vetted the field to do a lighter version of Isabel. It's still 30 snatches at 155 and 105. You've got to run in between, which means you get a little bit of a break on the barbell. Like you have to hammer this so hard. And when you do that, you'll see people make mistakes because maybe they're not ready for that type of intensity that they need to be in. Think of the men's side. I keep saying this. They'll be seated in the top 10. You don't think Jeff Adler, James Sprague, Justin Medeiros, Jason Hopper, Dallin Pepper, Colton Mertens, Austin Hatfield, why am I forgetting his name? Adler, and throw in, another Moritz Fiebig. All those guys eat, and they're all within 50 points of each other.
Jorge Fernandez, hey man, don't sleep on Tudor Magda too. He might this is like right in his time domain.
But just think what that last heat of the men is going to look like and what's going to be on the line at the time, knowing full well is like they're going to re-see going into the last
Roman. There's going to be some crazy times on this.
Yeah, I mean, Chase made a good point. Like this is a second, what I would call like a true execution clean run type workout. The second one being event 2 with the dumbbell, the crossover. That like, to me, if there are 2 out of 10 workouts where it's like seconds, 10 seconds is going to be 5 or 6 spots, like this is one of them for sure. And you need one where it's just like, yep, the only thing that's going to matter is just how much faster you're willing to go than the other person. Like, cool. I don't expect that to be the case, though, on at least a couple of the workouts that we still don't know details on yet.
And I know we've been talking a lot about the men, but think of what this might do to the women's field who may be in that top 5. Because this isn't all the women in the top 5 competing for a podium position are all good at this, unlike the men. All the men will be great at this.
Really? 105 is not crazy light for the women?
I think It's going to be a little different just because of the speed and the cycling that's needed. I think they'll all be okay. I just think that the variety of athletes and talent you'll have in the top 5 and the top 10 versus the men, you may see some big changes because it is so fast. We're talking seconds are going to be the matter of 5 to 7 places on the leaderboard. Seconds. And with the diverse talent and abilities on the women's side, I think you could see more shifting in this event on the women than you would on the men.
And we will go through the names here before we get off the air, guys. Large Marge, you getting bent over if you do a single. Miss Marge, please, women should not speak like this on the show. That's only men are allowed to say things like that. Thank you, though, for I'll pretend like I said it. How far is 200 feet in 21st century units? What is it, 65, 70 meters?
Yes.
70
Closer
meters,
to 60. 60 something.
Okay. Snatch and grab. I saw a comment when CrossFit was live. They said, "Oh, it's a snatch and grab." That's pretty fitting for New York. That's good. I like that comment.
That's funny.
Men and fat women are allowed to be crass. All right. Well, Large Marge is ripped, so she's out. 2,400 inches. I'm picking Chad McKay. Okay. All righty. All right. I do want to go through. We talked about the men a little bit. We'll finish with the men. Let's go back to the women. I'll read some of these names. I got the list up here. I'm cheating. Prevo. Hey, Prevo's pretty explosive. That's a good running distance for her. And she has no problem.
From ground to hips, she is. Maybe
but
overhead.
These might be light enough for her to cycle. Tia Toomey, I don't know if anything needs to be said. Lydia Fish, light enough for Lydia?
No.
To touch and go?
Yeah.
Come on, JR.
Touch and go maybe, but not effectively.
Hey, this is one of those kind of workouts though, like the speed of hips from some athletes is so much different. Like if you watch Nate snatch versus some of the other guys out there, just the speed at which the bar gets from the hip overhead and he stands it up. Like Taylor is really good at this. Like his hips are so good and fast that just like half a second standing up a rep every single time for 30 reps, it's going to add up a ton.
Hattie Canyo. She can go. Danielle Brandon.
If she wants to.
Mariana Meza.
No.
Lexi Neely, very powerful with the barbell. Short run for her. Normally running's not her game. Short run for her. Brooke Wells.
Yes.
Good workout for Brooke, I think. Yeah.
Even the running.
Hey, CrossFit. CrossFit. You have to be James Hobart.
Oh, oh, wow. Wow.
Oh, I bet. Hey, dude, that's the
wow.
After watching that podcast with him and what's her face? Lucky Charms. You're gonna be
he makes way too many good OG references and like
no, he knows too much about broadcast to be Hobart.
What about who's Maddie? Oh, Maddie Sturt. Wow, I'd love to see her do great on that. Maddie Sturt, Grace Walton, Olivia Kerstetter, Danielle Brandon, Brooke Wells.
Hey,
fast enough.
Hey, really? This will be a cool workout. Like if Heat 1's still doing any props or anything. When you think about the semifinals workout, where everyone was saying singles is the way to go, and almost the whole proven camp does touch and go, and they crush the workout for Max Burpee. Is that just something they train more? Just barbell cycling, going touch and go, not doing slow singles. It'll be interesting just to see how that all the proven athletes do in this workout, and if there's some kind of correlation.
Good to keep an eye on. Christina Leviticus.
No.
Emily. No.
You got to have the wind.
Emily DeRoy.
No.
Lucy McGonigal.
Have you seen Duck Dynasty?
Yeah.
Yes.
When Sly goes, nah. That's not
Yeah. Lucy, look, the run's gonna matter. as like it's saving seconds, tenths of seconds.
Sydney McLishan.
No,
We're gonna see what happened to her running shoes. If they've improved. Annika Greer.
Definitely not.
no,
Why? Because of the run. The run's too long
The-
for her.
it's
I don't
not
think
too
it's-
long. She's just not fast.
Yeah, you've got to be, just good at running and powerful. I like this workout in the sense that it tests the sprint time domain with the most sprinty movement. The 200-meter sprint and snatches. So maybe when I reframe it, when you guys talk about how exciting it's going to be, I agree. And I really like that they're testing that sprint time domain with a sprint and something that you have to be athletic and fast and powerful on. It's not just 30 burpees. Like all these athletes can do burpees, but a lot of them suck at sprinting.
So what should we call this workout? The cheetah?
Snatch and dash.
Snatch and dash is good.
Okay, snatch and dash it is. Okay, snatch and dash. That's official.
You're welcome.
Haley
Hey,
Adams.
I've got all the names. I can get them right off the top of my head.
Well, join our show tomorrow, Taylor. So
All right, what time is it?
what do we say? 12:15 Central.
If I can be there and Daddy doesn't have any other responsibilities for me.
We'll be going on at 12:10. What about Haley Adams?
No,
How's that snatch gonna affect her? No.
I
She
just
doesn't
don't
touch
think
and go to the
she's
snatches
not
and then
powerful.
bounce off like a
I think-
cheetah.
I think it's-
powerful. She's not.
I think it's good for her. I think it's good for her.
She-
I think
she-
I
her
think I
running
think
is-
in, I just think in those later rounds, people that just aren't very careful and people that are a little bit reckless when they're going touch and go. I think you see some people do that kind of workout, and you're like, hey, no matter what, she ain't letting the bar go. Like she's one of those people I think of when I think of that.
Yeah, I don't think she'll let the bar go, but I don't think she's moving the bar fast.
When you say
And
good,
if your whole goal is to hope other people make mistakes, then my answer is
Yeah.
still no.
I just
Yeah,
think 105 is too light to slow a lot of them down. But
do you think
maybe not.
she'll be in the top 5? To me, that's good.
No.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I agree, but I don't think she's outside the top 10. I think she's
I
probably.
would say
9th or
top 10.
10th.
Yeah.
I think it's closer than you think.
What about Raptus?
Yes.
Kerstetter.
Ooh, not top 10.
I think she's going to be better than Haley.
No way. Prop
There's
bet.
yeah.
I think Olivia's really fit
Wow.
right now. I could still see her being top 10 on that.
I saw her registration. She looks mean. She looks ready to go, man.
Okay, I'll give her
That'd
top
be a
10.
good prop bet there. Haley versus Olivia. Two different skill
Hey,
sets.
will Kerstetter be doing in the final round? Will Kerstetter be doing all 5 of hers before
gonna muscle
most
snatch
girls
it.
do 3? Like, will she be 2 reps ahead? Will she be that much faster?
I just
What?
don't know her
No.
speed. Ahead of
That
everybody?
would insinuate she's winning the workout, which I think
Yeah.
hard no.
No.
Hey,
Fisi Goff- Go ahead,
Here's a question for you guys, real quick. Do you think any of the guys like snake snatch, power snatch, no hip contact?
Ooh, the old Travis
fuck
Graham?
no.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. Great. I think so too.
Wait, what is that? Can you explain to me what
But-
that is?
Hold on one second. I got to make this point
Muscle
first.
snatch.
Some women will, and I think Olivia is one of those.
I don't
agree.
think it's smart to. You don't need to.
I
A
think if you
power
can, it's
snatch is-
faster.
No, it's not. No, I disagree. If you have really fast hips, I hard disagree that it's faster. Imagine
Do you
your press. Imagine your press slowing down on the last rep. Just your press slowing down slightly on the last rep makes up for all the time that you caught in a slight dip for the first 4 reps. I hard
Did
disagree.
you on the 95-pound snatch in that open workout? Did you snake snatch those, or did you hip contact those?
on
in the
20.1?
0.3
On
in
20
the open workout.
25?
I hip
25.3.
contacted I hip contacted and powered every single one of those 95.
I haven't
barbell
seen
snatches.
anybody do a snake snatch like Travis pioneered in a sense since Travis retired.
Dude,
honestly.
so many people do that with light power snatches.
Yeah, Yeah,
I just
but
think
I'm not-
I just think
it?
someone
What
like
is it?
Olivia can. I think she can because it's
I think
so
she
light
can.
for
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
I don't
And I
think
do
it's the
think it's
right
fast.
call. I don't think it's the right
What
call.
is it? What is a snake snatch?
It's when you
It's a muscle snatch where you can undulate your body and like you do the worm and then the barbell's overhead. It's weird. It's odd. I get what he's saying. It's faster, but it's faster if it's like 10 reps per time. If you're doing 1,000 feet of running and 30 snatches, I don't think it's faster. I think the amount of work that it requires to do it will unequivocally, to use someone else's word on the show, detract from the running enough to make it kind of not a good decision. Holy fuck, who farted? What the fuck?
Yeah, for me, like when I'm just cycling like that without making hip contact and just getting a little bit of a redip, it makes it more posterior and it just makes it less quad than like coming to
Nice and
extension
queefed.
and actually power snatching.
But if
So
you're sprinting that much.
so for me, it's less quad, like with the running. That's the only reason why
Well,
I
yeah,
ask can someone
little-
do it.
You got a nice high and tight dumpy and tiny little quads, bro. So it might be better for you.
I'm a good light hinger, yeah. But
Fisa Gaffi.
I think she does great on this workout.
You think she beats Kerstetter on this?
No,
everybody can't finish in the
Ooh.
top 10 on this, boys.
that's what I said with Haley.
Hey, I got fee over Olivia.
Wow.
Amy Kringle.
Stamp it.
No,
Well, I thought she's the queen of running.
they should know a distance. She's not. There's not a fast twitch bone in her body.
Okay. Claudia Gluck. I saw her today. She's tiny.
She is tiny.
I had no idea from watching video of her. I never knew she was so small.
If it were
She's
thrusters,
small.
yes.
Is she the smallest athlete out there? Is she smaller than Lydia?
No.
Lydia did not come across small when I stood face to face to her on the
Claudia's
staircase.
5'3".
Yeah, she looked.
Lydia is
she-
5'3" as well.
Yeah, Claudia was shorter than me. That was weird. Gracie Walton.
Yes.
You think that's a top
Gracie
five?
could win it. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think Gracie will win.
No, I said
Because of
could.
the run.
Could.
Oh,
And a top 5.
I don't think she'll be top 5. I don't think she'll be top 5. I think she'll be outside top 5.
She looked lean, man. She looked lean. She looked like she's ready to go. She looked like
Hey, dude,
like a
being lean
dog
doesn't
got
make
a
you
few
good
years.
at running.
I understand, but she is like one of those dogs that had like a few ribs showing, and you're like, fuck, I don't want that dog near my dog. You know what I mean? She looks different than she did at semifinals. She looks like she's like really fucking got the machine, the piano tuned. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what'll be cool to see is like, does the leaderboard reflect that it's just the better runners or the better barbell cyclers?
Yeah.
And when you mean better runners, you're talking about outside of the fact that you have to have the metabolic capacity to do it all 5 rounds. You're talking about someone who, when they put the barbell down, those first 5 steps they take, they're going.
Yeah. I wonder if the turnaround negates the run importance a little bit.
Oh, I think the
And-
turnaround increases the importance, especially on a
Really?
longer shuttle. I think on a longer shuttle and how fast it is, how few the turnarounds are. Like if it's a
Mhm.
regular shuttle run, then yeah, I think the turnarounds negate how good of a runner you are. But because it's just one turnaround and it's
Mhm.
100 out, 100 back, I think it's important. But it doesn't
You have
negate
to
the
take
run.
those first 5 steps serious. You're saying you need to accelerate. You can't dilly dally on the acceleration. You can't lose it 1 second every time you either take off from the bar or turn around. That'll be 10 seconds you lose in the entire workout. You got to basically just explode out of that. Yeah,
I
with
think
intention.
100%. I think I guess my opinion is, generally speaking, I feel like this workout, the fittest athletes, I feel like this workout probably will, I don't know, it might not correlate well to the podium, but I feel like it's very, I would say it's very balanced between the run and the barbell, but I would have to guess if it's between the two, the better runners generally will do better on this workout than the better barbell cyclers. And I think if it were like 165, 115, it would be the other way around.
Hmm.
I think it would be too heavy at that.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Could we have a Hatfield Adams duo victory? Wow.
Hatfield's a great pick for this workout to win.
Okay, and we'll come back to the boys. Ariel Lowen.
Wild card.
Wild card. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she'll be top 10 on this workout.
Maddie Sturt.
Yes.
13th overall.
Domit. Domit's got it. Domit can do that. She can run and snatch.
I think Doman would destroy the workout.
I think she'll do well. I'm just curious if her. She always seems so tall. I don't really know if she's as tall as I think.
Dude,
She's now.
she's got the
I wonder. I just wonder if her size will be the problem.
I don't know. She's got the best power snatch in the field, no doubt.
I mean, she
She's got like
crushed
a
Ted years ago.
She's got like a 180 power snatch. And I would say Abby on the female side is the kind of athlete that JR was talking about, kind of like Nate Ackerman, where the hip speed and power is just insane. And you would think she's a good runner in this setting. I don't know. In general,
I think she'll be great at all of it. I'm with you. I'm curious just like how 5'7" is going to fare against the 5'3", 5'4s.
Right,
That would be the same thing that she can do is all I'm thinking of.
Hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you, Mr. Will. Jan Clark, $20. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hey, JR, when we get to the end of the ladies here, I guess to all of you, I want to hear what you would say to an athlete to coach them for this. The little pep talk you would give them in the pointers. Jennifer Muir and Lucy Campbell. Oh, shit. Lucy Campbell. What's that? Is that lightweight for her too?
Yeah, but she doesn't have sprintiness. She's like a
high repper.
Long, slow
girl.
muscle fibers.
And what about
who we're talking about? Sorry.
And what about Jen Muir?
No.
Jen Muir's a good runner.
Yeah, but she's long, slow, same. She's the same. Although she has powerlifting background, so she does have some pop.
And that was Pedro who said that, and his calibration's all off because he's in Europe. Okay. Wow, look at that mustache. Pedro's going for Sons of Anarchy look. Holy shit.
Mustache.
Oh. Okay. JR, what would you tell athletes for this? Like if you you got a 1 minute pep talk. Hey, make sure you blah 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 blah.
I would tell them open up on every rep because I know rep on this workout is huge. So I would just say open up at the top and accelerate out of the turn and into the bar. So when you turn around, accelerate out of that one turnaround and run to the bar. Like I think a lot of people 20 feet away will start this throttle back, almost like a little light jog into the bar. You cannot do that. You got to run into the bar.
Taylor?
Yeah, I would basically just say everything JR said. I might be a little more specific about locking the knees out on the power snatch. Like really make sure you extend the knees before you lower the bar. And then same thing, as soon as you dump the bar forward, turn and accelerate. And I think probably the best piece of advice is what he finished with, and that's run all the way back to the bar. And I'm also like, I would cue like, hey, don't do this right hand, grab the bar, left hand, grab the bar bullshit. Just double fist the fucking barbell and let it rip. Cause it's not that heavy at all. It's 155, 105. You can afford to be a little uneven. You just need to grab it and go.
You're talking about you're saying don't get OCD when you grab the bar.
You're not setting up like a lift.
Right. You just grab it and go.
Yeah.
Chase?
The big thing I'd hit my athletes with is practicing what that would be like in the warm-up area. And just, I'm assuming there'll be shorter bars with the 10 people on the floor at the same time. So you're thinking is like, you're just grabbing those lines, right? That first barbell line in on the outside is like, that's what you're shooting for. Then on the big thing there is that obviously with Taylor and JR said is like running to the bar, not slowing down to get it, but like in and out of your turns and hitting your stride as fast as you can. Short steps out of the turn, long strides through the middle. Right? But like that practice in the warm-up area, you just have your athletes sprinting to the bar on the platform and picking up. You can't be out of control in your first rep though, because that's where everybody's going to get their no reps. Is the first one and probably the last one. Actually, there's the biggest one is telling your athletes like, do not get no rep on your last rep, because then you're dropping it. Now you got to get called back, and then you got to pick the bar back up. The worst thing you could do is screw up that last rep.
3 people pass you. I bet all my Hemis Taylor wins this workout. Is that hemorrhoids, or is that like Hemis, like all the cars that she has with Hemis in it?
I think hemorrhoids.
Oh, fair enough.
But that's
JR. What?
Sorry. No, I was gonna say something I probably shouldn't say.
Hey, would you be top 10 in this at the games, Taylor?
It doesn't matter. I'm not at the games.
All right.
I suck.
pussy.
And I'm on peptides, so it wouldn't count anyways.
JR, show us your coach's pass hop. This is the year. Show us your coach. Oh, do you have Hopper's coach's pass?
Nah, L's coaching him.
Okay.
L is his coach.
Okay. Let's go to the boys. JR, how many people did you think are going to line up for this? Were you guys saying that it's going to be a shorty bar and it's going to be 15 across?
It could be. Just
Okay.
Usually in 10 lanes. I don't know how wide the lanes are. I'm not there.
Okay.
On the making of whatever, I guess it was event 4, he had said that was Saturday. He had said that they're using the field of play like horizontally so they can do 2 heats of 15. So I imagine for this one though, they're going to be doing 10s.
And the demo that we saw, yeah, they used it the lengthways, right?
Yeah.
All right. Rambler, the peptides are worth it. Biomaxpeptides.com.
Company.
Code word Hiller.
I'm going to the grocery store.
Please don't. Tiago Luzes.
Love you guys.
No.
Jack
No.
Rosema. Oh.
Ooh. No.
You don't think Rosema could be top 5 in the running? You think it's the running?
No, not with these guys. I think he'll be good. I just think the other guys will be better. I don't think he'll have enough on the line to throttle it up.
The snatches are going to be nothing for him. Nothing.
Everyone says nothing until they go at the intensity of which they're going to have to go to. That barbell is not going to feel like 155 on the 3rd round.
I think the barbell. I think the barbell will matter more for the men than the women.
Yeah,
that's the second time we've said that. In this, going back to the axle bar.
Mm.
I think the axle bar might end up being correct because of the girth.
Girth.
So you think the weight's wrong on the girls for this workout?
No, I'm sure if they had sub 3 for everyone and that's what they tested it with, I bet you that was more important for them to get the time domain right than just making it a little heavier or,
What about the time cap on this? What do you think it's going to be? 4 minutes?
Probably 5, but probably 5. But I mean, I think they could make it 4 and everyone would still finish.
Okay, here's one for you. Good luck with this one. This one's tough. Yonikoski.
No.
He's good with the bar, right? And
he's
he
not
can run.
good sub 3.
Yeah. I don't think there's enough like muscle stamina, and I don't think it's long enough.
So he kind of falls in the category of Lucy Campbell. You're saying like the run
Yeah.
needs to be a mile in between each sit.
Right. Yeah. If it was 300, yeah, maybe.
Okay. Let me tell you someone who's an insane runner, short distances. Maybe besides Jason Hopper, best at changing direction, and very strong in the snatch. Jorge Fernandez. He's great. He's so explosive when he starts running. He's like a gazelle. He's like a big gazelle.
I think
He's
it could be good for him.
Athletic. What?
Yeah.
I think it could be a good one for him.
I think it comes down to execution for him.
So he might fuck himself.
It could be, right? Like I could see that being one of those one barbell mistake and it's over.
But do you agree on that analysis of him?
Yeah.
Light on his feet for a big
He has
guy.
the ability. He has the ability to. Yeah. And that's the cool thing about not having cuts this year. Versus all right, we only have 15. Like, well, all 15 are gonna. I do love
cuts. I do love cuts. Oh, Leahy. Will Leahy. Speaking of errors, he's very agile and very light
on paper. On paper, it's good for him.
Yeah. I would say the same thing about him and Jorge.
Isaac Newman. Where's that guy out of Australia?
Yes.
I don't know shit about him. I know he beat Pete. Did he beat Pete Ellis?
No.
Who'd he beat?
Nobody. I think he was 5th, and he
Oh.
got the invite anyways, or something like that.
Ty Jenkins.
Golly.
I don't think it's great for him.
Pete Ellis. Didn't he have a knee issue? Didn't he pull out a crash because of a knee issue?
No, he wasn't supposed to come to Crash.
Yeah.
No, a couple years ago. Didn't he injure himself at Crash? Oh, maybe that was Zealous Games.
Yeah, maybe in Zealous.
No.
Toby Buckland.
No.
Jason Hopper.
Yes.
What about the distance that bar has to go?
That's where I think those separation of places will be. Right. Like if I put him against Austin Hatfield, I don't know. Right. But him against Dallin, Jason, Jeff might be your best bet because he's like the perfect size in between both of those guys with the same skill set, if not better.
You don't have the little break of the toes to bar. It's not nearly as long as the Dickey Striplet, but Jason won that last year. Hard running with hinging. Like I just think he'll do well on it.
And he'll go to the death, right? There's no chance.
This is one that he's made to race people on. Like, just line up me against you. I'll grab the bar first. Yeah. I'll skip brushing the thigh on the way down just to take the bar to the floor faster and pull it up faster. Like he'll take chances like that and do stuff like that.
And another strong point for Jason is if Jason's the kind of guy where if he gets a no rep, he'll do that 6-1 and he'll still do it faster than a lot of guys will do 5. He won't miss a beat.
He's going to be very good at this.
Yeah, he's going to be crazy aggressive. Harry Lightfoot.
No.
Okay, here we go.
By the way, my no's are top 10 no's, just to give context to my no's. If I don't think you can get top 10 in this event, then you're out.
I just say I converted to Chase thinks this guy sucks. Chris Ibarra.
No.
Not a little bit of an unknown, like fuck, maybe this is his coming out party.
Him and Jorge Fernandez are the same person.
Except Jorge's stronger, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
But Ibarra can get up on those toes quick.
Yeah. Again, I don't think it's aerobic enough for him to do really well.
Okay. Justin Medeiros.
Yes.
Here's the thing with Justin. Do you remember Pat Barber and Spieler used to do that head waggle thing when they would like in hard workouts? Like you'd see them on the assault bike and then their head would start, or they start running and their head starts doing this thing. Yes. I feel like the only person left who kind of starts doing that shit now in the CrossFit Games is Medeiros.
I think that's just his hair.
Oh, okay.
It just seems like it.
If Medeiros wins this, you think it comes down to that 5th round, like whether he.
Justin is notorious for being a late round barbell cycling sneak.
Okay.
Yes. Usually with heavy bars, I would say Justin top 10, yes. Top 5, maybe.
What do you think, JR?
Speed.
Top 10?
I think he could be top 10. For me, this is as far as like pacing it perfectly. From what I've seen in the last year, this is a James Sprague workout.
You don't think it's too short?
Like talking about hawking people, yeah, I think he will do that better than anyone. As far as like building his pace or making his last round the fastest or his last run the fastest, like I don't know. I'm a big believer in James' execution of the last year. I think
there's enough time for that. I see him and Abby Donald as the same. Like could be great. We'll have to see how important that cycling of the bar is with your size and length.
And maybe his willingness to just say I'm fit enough to where I'm just going to go as fast as I can the whole time and know that I won't blow up. Maybe that's why he does well.
Not sure if there's enough time for Justin. Justin gets top 10 in every workout. Well, if you want to win the games, you got to do that, right?
Yes. Traditionally, not every workout. But.
Hey, Sevon, I got like 5 more minutes. I gotta go.
Good, perfect. That's exactly how much time we have left on the show. Kalen Souza, before my bandwidth runs out.
No.
Kalen Souza.
No.
Austin Hatfield.
Yes.
Can he win it?
Yes.
I think so.
How about he gets a no rep? Does he keep his head in the game?
See, I think someone like Austin, because of the range of motion, can come back from a no rep on this workout a lot easier than someone that's 6'1", 6'2".
John Young, run is more important than barbell cycling ability. Does he mean the laziness we're talking about? Like you cannot miss those when you put the bar down. You got to
put on the gas. Yes.
Yeah, acceleration is going to be important.
In a sense, everybody's predominantly everybody's going to be good at barbell cycling. We're for 6 reps. Everybody.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and I think still the notion that this isn't a lot like Firestorm, that there is no pacing, I don't think that's true. And I do think you're going to see people blow up because they come out running way too hard.
Yes. Yeah, you can mess it up. I think the run will have more of an impact on the outcome of this event than the barbell will. You might see the effects of those mistakes on the barbell because you'll see people drop the bar and they're like, oh, it was the barbell cycle. It's like, no, as JR is saying, is like they went out so fast that now their hamstrings and glutes are so damn locked up from sprinting too hard they can't cycle the barbell in control. Yeah.
Okay, here's a good one. Ricky Garrard. Damn, there's some good dudes.
Yes.
That's a good one for Ricky.
The snatch isn't too heavy.
No, and the nice thing is that it doesn't need to be technical, which is usually Ricky's problem with snatches, or it's even like an overhead squat position.
Roman Krennikov.
Yes.
Why doesn't he get thrown in the bucket that it's not long enough? Doesn't he need a longer run? Doesn't he need 400 meters?
No, he's well-rounded enough.
I got him no. Got him 11th. Dallin Pepper.
Yes.
He's going to be moving, huh? Moritz Fiebig.
Yes.
That bar's going to move for him.
I think he's one of those guys that will be outside the top 10, maybe top 15 coming into that event. And he'll be one of those guys that are needed for maybe one of your top 3 guys trying to make moves in this event. Where he could be I think
here
with his skill set, he could be a top 5 guy here.
Okay, you ready for this? This one's going to be fun. Bronislaw Olenkowicz.
No, that dude doesn't care enough. That dude doesn't want to sprint.
Oh. You don't think we're going to see him do some crazy shit with the bar? Like
no, I've never seen someone more reluctantly fit than Bronislaw Olenkowicz.
Wow. Okay. Sorry, Jenny, I farted. Okay, here's another crazy one. Tudor Magda. He can go sub 3.
He can also blow up with the best of them. So,
but sub 3, man, he is something else. He is like truly something else.
I'll put him in Moritz wild card potential.
I think he's a lot. I think he's a lot more of a sleeper to like crush the handstand walk workout overall than he is to crush this.
You think? Would you be shocked if Tudor won
this workout?
Yes. Took first in this. Yeah.
Yes. A lot more shocked than if he wins the deadlift handstand walk.
I think that's his best chance for the weekend.
All right, Tudor's my pick to win this one. Said it here. Cole Mertens.
He's got to get those legs moving, man.
What do you think, JR?
He's made a ton of progress on his running. I just wonder if it'll equate when the running is short like this, and when you're just doing one down and back, if the stride length really does kind of mean more than the faster cycling rate, because we know he'll cycle the barbell crazy fast.
What about his transition at the end of the shuttle run, 50 to when he has to turn around? Advantage to him to being smaller, shorter, choppier steps.
Yes.
You
I don't
do
think
all-
enough to make up any ground that he's losing.
Okay, and he'll have no. You can also picture in your mind right now too. He's going to run up to the bar.
Yeah.
Of all the guys you think who's not going to have that problem, he may still be running when he grabs the bar.
Yeah.
He maybe do 2 snatches
be
before he stops running. Yeah. All right. You think he goes top 10?
Yes.
That's you, JR. Your turn. After
Yeah.
Chase talks, then you talk. Okay.
Yeah, I think he
Jake.
can.
Jake. You think he can?
God
So
damn.
Jake.
He's a
Jake
good
Crouch.
one, too. Like, dude's got a lot of power in him.
Jake Crouch. Top 10.
Yeah,
JR.
I'm not picking against any of the guys that
It's
are
gonna
that
be
train at
so
Proven
tight.
and do all that barbell cycling work, touch and go, and having to like deal with the lactic build up. Like I'm gonna say all those guys do well.
They're all a threat. You think Jake Crouch could beat Ricky in this?
No, I don't think so. I think Ricky beats him.
Yeah.
James Sprague, the
Yeah,
champ,
he'll do
greatest
good.
man alive.
Yes.
Could he win it?
I think so. I think he's gonna run. I think he's gonna make himself run harder than he wants to. Like I just don't think he has any fear or any doubt that his pace, like, is. I don't know, dude. I'm just really impressed by James's pacing ability. And I know we're talking about how short this workout is, but I still think the ability to know what is the perfect hard sprint for you is just really difficult for people.
Like even a 500-meter row time trial requires pacing.
Right.
I don't think James will win purely because of his length. I think if he was 6 foot, yes. 6'2" with his length of his legs and his arm. Like that dude is all extremities.
I know when I picture him in my head accelerating away from the bar, doing the turnaround at the shuttle run, I picture a giraffe having to like.
I think he's
slow
going to do
down
great.
and, like, come back.
Yeah. I can't say he's going to win it purely just off range of motion.
Okay, hang with me, JR. 2 more. Nick Matthew.
No, because I just think there's too much running.
I don't think he'll be in a position to want to hurt that bad.
By the 9th event. Okay.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey Adler.
I think he's your number 1 seed.
JR, you got him as number 2.
He's the perfect size.
He's just not bad at anything. I mean,
barbell cycling is his thing. He's the perfect prototype size, speed, and strength for this. I think he's your man to beat.
And this is scary because it's the 9th workout, and you could be, and like someone said in the comments, there's 20 guys in the top 10. And so this is the kind of workout where someone could go into it in first place with 30 points and take a 14th and still had a great race, but fuck, you just dropped 14 places.
Easily, because 1st through 10th, traditionally with this 30-person scoring system, is close to 40 points.
So this is a massive workout with very tight margins to lose a lot of points.
Seconds. Like the chip time, how people get over the bar on their last snatch is going to matter.
Yeah. And in this workout, like much like event 1, I would argue much like event 2, much like the back squat, everyone can do it. Everyone can do it. There isn't anything to stop you. So with what's not come out yet, Dave's already said he thinks the pegboard workout could stop some people in their tracks. We need a couple of those workouts. We need a couple of those. There's nothing you can do. You're just going to stand there type workouts. Because these workouts having such small margins, there needs to be the juxtaposition of those ones that even if you can do the thing, okay, now you're taking all those points back from those people that aren't nearly as fit as you, but they just finished 10 seconds ahead of you in a 3-minute workout, which is like what this one is going to be.
Any final words, Chase?
No, I think we're starting to see the picture come into focus Six. Is this the sixth one that's been announced? They had 5 previously.
In full, I think so. Yeah.
So the sixth one, and I think some of the initial reactions when a lot of these events were released was we were waiting for quote unquote like games programming. Want to see exciting new toys, gadgets, formats, things like this. And now we're really starting to, Dave has been saying this since the beginning. This is going to be very traditional. We're going to let the athletes tell the story. That's where the excitement's going to be. And I think we need to shift our focus or mindset or maybe approach on how we see these events get released and understand is that the more look, if you wrote this on paper and said 5 rounds, 200-foot runs, 6 snatches at 155, 105, that's a games workout. I'm like, no, it's not. Right? That's a class workout. Right? But intervals in 2022 was also that, and that was an awesome one. Right? We're going to see a lot of athletes paint the picture of what the games may be perceived as this year versus the programming take the main stage, which might be a reason why Dave is leaning towards not naming these events. Take all the fluff, pomp, and circumstance out of it and just let's see who the fittest man and woman is.
Chase said Jeffrey Adler was the perfect size. And then Heidi says, men, imagine being told you're the perfect size. Thank you, Heidi. JR, any final words?
No, I'm just excited to know one more workout because I think people like me and Chase, so not in this case because he knows them. Like we just start kind of playing okay, what's left? Okay, what's left? Okay, this has to be this. Okay, this has to be this. And then is it true or are we surprised at the end?
Guys, I hope this guy got you guys as excited as it got me. This is going to be an incredible workout. We're going to see people cry after this one. We're going to see people get emotionally devastated after workout 9 because of the scoring. And then can they hold it together and fight back for workout 10? All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see both of you very soon. Thanks, everyone, tuning in. I'll see you guys tonight. Bye-bye.